You. We live, we live, we live. We live like Channel 4 and Channel 5, man. So let's get into it, man. We're going to talk about some things today. You know what I mean? We're going to, well, tonight. Figure I go live, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got work tomorrow, so, it's been a little minute since I had a day off. So it is what it is. But yeah, man. So we're gonna talk about the Venezuela situation going on right now. We also going to talk about the Democratic shills are working overtime right now. We're going to talk about Amanda Seals, D.L. Hughley, Joy Reid. We're going to talk about black voters' concerns and what Kamala Harris is planning on putting in play and how that will pretty much affect us, for this election. So people just have to just really pay attention, especially if you're an ancient American at the end of the day. So let me go ahead and let me take this shizot real quick. We about to get right into it. Hold up real quick. I love to play some music, get warmed up and all that, but they be over here. YouTube, they don't be playing fair. They be out here. Yeah, take that down. Or we blocking the whole video. We need you to trim that. You know what I mean? So we're gonna kind of keep it safe tonight. So yeah, it is what it is, man. Woo, woo wee. All right, all right. So let's come over here real quick. Let's come over here. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right. Let me see. Make sure I'm working. Make sure I'm working real quick. All right. So apparently out there in Venezuela, the streets of Venezuela, there was an election that happened, a presidential election that happened. Seems like people are really upset with the person that won. People are alluding to election fraud and stuff like that. And you know, when you see this kind of same stuff, it kind of gives you a little bit of deja vu. But except with this particular situation, it's really kind of tricky. You know what I'm saying? Is this a sign for what's coming to America at the end of the day? We know that a lot of these people that get put in place are always selected and never elected. Shout out to the OGs as always told us about that when it comes down to your Professor Griff's, Yash Karaz, and stuff like that. Those particular guys that I used to listen to, and I still listen to Yash at the end of the day. Shout out to Yash Karaz doing his thing on his platform over there on a worldwide speaker. You know what I'm saying? Over there doing his thing. Shout out to him. But so in this situation, like I said, the people are really upset about this election. Okay, so the streets of Venezuela are filling up with protesters. I mean, with voters celebrating the end of socialism. So people were taken to the streets before the election actually ended. You see what I'm saying? World leaders are already recognizing that the candidate that's the president now had lost. And this person, the guy finishes his tweet. God is answering the people's prayers. So these are the people right here. All right. And just to show y'all how excited people were allegedly out there, you know what I'm saying? Let's come over here to when, I guess the election was still going on. I mean, it's so bad out there. People in the streets praying. You know it's bad when motherfuckers out here reaching for God and shit like that. You know what I mean? Some of these people out here done committed all kind of sin and shit. But to get this motherfucker out, everybody hands is on deck for this. They like, hold up, yeah, this dude got to get up out of here. Now, this is tricky because we don't know if this is organized. It's the same situation when we think of America, where we think of these groups, these Black Lives Matter or these Patriot First kind of things, or these radical Antifa. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know if this is the what the people really want, or if this is like demonstrated protesting going on. You see what I'm saying? But as this person says, Venezuela opposition voters are kneeling on the streets and praying to God, Lord, please answer their prayers and not allow these demonic forces to win. So, just showing y'all what the night was looking like, okay? It went from that, okay, to stuff like this, okay? Now, armed gangsters who used to love the current president are now coming out against him. The leader of the criminal gang, whoever this dude is, just published a video issuing a warning to, pretty much the president's secret forces to stand down against the people. Now, this to me, like I said, I just recently watched Civil War, okay? I literally just finished watching that shit maybe like right after Trump got shot, right? After Trump got shot, I remember going to bed. I think I did a live stream if I'm not mistaken. And I remember going to bed just thinking to myself, like, damn, that's crazy. They really try to take dude out, and then you got people thinking that it was fake. It's like, damn, this is really wild. You know what I mean? But so I went. I was like, you know what? I'm not really a big movie guy. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what, man? I ain't gotta go to work till a little bit later on. It was already late. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make something to eat real quick, and I'm gonna sit down. Oh, I'm gonna lay down and watch this Civil War movie. It ended up keeping me up all night because I ended up watching the whole movie. But it just reminded me of certain scenes, like once the election and stuff like that, was how the people were pretty much saying that they were coming after um, the president. You know what I mean? And so this is just kind of eerie. You know what I mean? So anyway, let me let this keep going. Buenas noches, pueblo de Venezuela. Este video se lo hacemos para hacer un llamado a las fuerzas armadas y las fuerzas públicas del Estado. Nosotros no queremos generar más violencia. Mi consejo es que, escuchando al pueblo, se atrincheren en sus comandos y dejen que el pueblo decida y ponga y quita a quien tenga que poner y que tenga que quitar. No tengo más nada que decirle. Este es un llamado y una advertencia. No quiero violencia, no quiero generar homicidio, no quiero generar muerte, no somos generadores de muerte. Si no se atrincheran en los comandos, vamos a usar todo lo que tenemos y toda mi gente en todo el estado Guárico vamos a empezar a lanzarle ataque a los funcionarios. Now, like I said, I don't know what this man is saying at the end of the day, so it's really hard to um, interpret what he's saying. There's no English translation or anything like that, but we have to really just kind of sit back and see how this shit kind of plays out, because who knows what's really going on for real out there in Venezuela for real. Um, like I said, this could be some kind of situation like they do in other countries. They send these little, how many times you hear about like Afghanistan, you hear about ISIS, Palestine, you hear about goddamn, what's the name, Hamas, right? You hear about these little terroristic groups that be pretty much low key being funded, you know what I'm saying, and given weapons and shit like that. Like, these niggas got military weapons and shit, you know what I mean? They not out there on some regular smuggler kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really armed out here with bulletproof vests and things like that. You think they can buy that kind of stuff in Venezuela? You think that the president will allow folks to gather up like this? Now, this dude is supposed to be the leader of a criminal gang. So that must means that he used, well, they pretty much saying that, well, this particular person on his tweet is pretty much saying um, people that used to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Maybe they done had enough of his shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so let's come over here, just showing a little bit of the the riots that's going on out there. All right. So this is even people that's in the army. I guess they out there, refusing to get out there and really go after the people. Niggas is quitting their jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's really happening out there. Niggas is turning their badges up. You know what I'm saying? Because the call probably has been for them to hey, get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? And they like, nah, we can't do that. They look in that crowd. They see a bunch of people. That I'm pretty sure these people got salaries and shit too. They feel the same kind of crunch. The people feeling they just in a better situation than them. You know what I mean? And people just probably felt like, nah, I can't do that, fam. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I can't be a part of that. Fuck that. And I actually agree with the people on this shit. But this kind of shit was happening in the Civil War movie. It literally was happening in the Civil War movie. So, you know what I mean? They turning they badges up like, look, it's now either they told them to take a break or totally they told the police to totally stand. Now this is what's tricky because we don't know the language and we ain't out there. So only so much of this you can believe with motherfuckers that be tweeting for real. I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean about that. It's only so much because you gotta be careful with a lot of stuff that you see on social media, especially X, because X will post a lot of old shit and you'll think it's new and it's not. It's old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with some of these pages. You know what I'm saying? This can be old footage, or this can be footage where it's the police being told to stand down amongst the people, so they're told to pretty much go home, almost like how in 2020 the police was told to go their ass home. Don't touch the people. Let the people do what they want to do. They want to tear down statues, let them do it. They want to do this, they want to do that, let them do it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe this could be this kind of situation. So we don't know. All right, so that's the kind of stuff that's going on out there. You got the goddamn police stepping down over there. You know what I mean? So it must be real deal in the Holyfield out there. I meant to say that for a little later. Hold up, maybe unless I'm at the part where I want to kind of switch gears. Let me see. All right, so yeah, this is the people out there still, protesting and shit like that. They mobbed out in the streets. All right, so they all out there protesting the fraudulent election. All right, so let's come over here real quick. I think I got some more stuff. Well, I know I got some more stuff on there. Hold up. And then we're gonna get into why they out there protesting. All right, so after hearing demands from protesters, a leader of the Venezuela military unit withdraws his troops and allowed the protesters to continue. So that's what goes back to that video that I was just showing y'all. Like, you gotta be kind of careful when you're looking at that shit, because it could be them told to take their shit off and go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. That's what it could be told. So you got to be careful when you getting the information and seeing it too. You got to kind of be able to use some form of critical thinking. And if you don't know yet, you don't know yet. You just wait till Wait till you get more clues to where you can actually make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be tough, especially with social media, the way they throw shit up on the internet all the time. It could be tough to really discern what's true or not, how knee deep into the truth is it really is. Because some shit really don't even be knee deep in the truth yet. It just be a little tip of the iceberg. It ain't even get knee deep in the truth at all. It ain't even hit the truth yet. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's just a lot of cloud smoke. You know what I'm saying? When that smoke kind of clears, then you can kind of make a decision. Or as the smoke starting to clear, you can start to see through a lot of this shit. But anyway, after hearing demands from protesters, a leader of the Venezuela military unit withdrew his troops and allowed the protesters to continue. I pray that other military generals across the country do the same and end the socialist dictator, whatever this dude's name is. All right, so this is him. All right. So the military had to come out there. They told him, "Hey, look, y'all can." I'm pretty sure what they told him is, "Look, y'all can protest, but if y'all get out here and start getting crazy, I'll tell you right now, you know what I'm saying? We got orders to put toe tags and body bags straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And like, look, as long as y'all protesting, look, we don't give a damn. But if y'all get out here, y'all out here causing any ruckus, look, we giving out headshots, body bags, and toe tags, man. And that's by presidential order. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Anyway, let's come over here. All right. So, apparently, what they're saying is that counter forces in Venezuela have breached the barricade to the homeland, and they're coming for them. So, I don't know how true this is, man. I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean. It looked like they on some kind of road or street, some kind of main road or street. You know what I mean? Like it don't look like they like in a residential. I've never been to Venezuela, so I couldn't tell you. But that don't look like that's like to the nigga crib or something. You know what I mean? And this is probably where they met up with the military at a certain point. Like, all right, look, y'all come y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all cool, but if y'all get over here, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna get bad. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how true that is when it comes down to that. I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean with y'all. All right. So let's come over here to why they mad. All right. So I had to look this shit up myself. So I typed up why are people upset in Venezuela? It says why is Venezuela current in a crisis? Years of hyper information, rapid corruption, economic mismanagement, and a lack of economic diversification have to be taken a heavy toll on Venezuela. Okay, now this was written last year. What is the same kind of situation that's happening in America right now? Same kind of shit, low key. You know what I'm saying? Low key, it's the same kind of shit. We seeing how many of these people how many of these what's the lady's name? Tiffany Haywood, right? Out there in Chicago. They done put her business out there, how she been touring the goddamn country with the company money, and she supposed to be doing this and she supposed to be doing that, mismanaging funds. You know what I'm saying? We see what's going on with the Biden administration, and they cutting all kind of checks for any and everybody, right? Immigration. So the goddamn governor and the mayor of the city's got to come up. We need more federal. You know what I'm saying? Where they invited the people and then run around asking for money after that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of wild. You know what I mean? So it's the same kind of situation happening in America. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what they're upset about. Um, I put out why the people. Well, this is stuff that people ask. Protests broke out in several Venezuelan cities on Monday after authority leader was formally declared a winner by the country's electoral authority in a presidential race marred by accusations of election fraud. Now, what's funny about this is because the dude, this is why I don't know who's good and who's bad. I don't know out of the candidates because it's fun. Well, one thing I would say is that the people are upset about it is very similar. You know what I'm saying, to what's going on in America. But the thing I seen about the dude, I want to show y'all the video, but I don't know if YouTube is gonna do some funny style shit. So but anyway, it's on YouTube. But the other chick, the other dude, he's an old dude, but he wasn't even speaking for himself. You know what I'm saying? He had like the Joe Biden effect to him. I'm like, this dude got the Joe Biden effect to him. It didn't even seem like he really can even really make a sentence for real. The other chick was the one. We won this 70-30, 70-30, 70-30%. This was an election fraud, and we've heard that. For those of us who heard this shit before, we've heard this shit before. This is not like the first rodeo. You know what I'm saying? We heard when Hillary Clinton lost that it was election fraud. We heard when Donald Trump lost, it was election fraud. Now, one could be real, one could be true, both can be true, both could be lies. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, these things happen. Whatever side you pick, these things did happen. So, it just kind of is what it is. But anyway, most observers cite anti-democratic governance, corruption, and mismanagement of economy as causes of the crisis. Other attributes the crisis to the socialist, populist, and hyper-populist nature of the government's policies and the use of these policies to maintain power. And I think that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the total problem right there. These folks is out here just doing what they do, but they do that in America too. So, don't get it twisted like Venezuela. Oh man, it's so bad out there. It's so bad out here. Same shit out here. When people are protesting about the election and all this other stuff, people were rioting and arguing, trying to get into these places that they were legally supposed to be at, and then was being blocked off allegedly. This are the stories that people that say that participate in these kind of things. This is what these folks were saying. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing was going out there in Venezuela. They was blocking them and stuff like that. That's what they was arguing and shit. You see them. But yeah, man, it's just kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely kind of wild. Let me see what this was over here. All right, so yeah, this is some of the other leaders or whatever. That's claiming that it was basically corruption going on. All right, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let me click on this dude one more time, see if he got anything before we move on. All right. All right, hold up. All right, so this must have been at a voting center where people was like, yo. So I don't know, man. What's going on out there is kind of a sketchy situation. But a group of armed thugs have been taking matters into their own hands to defend innocent protesters against. All right, well, civil war, yeah, man. See, and that's the thing. This shit reminds me of Civil War. You know what I'm saying? This is what this shit reminds me of, low key. All right, but anyway, let's get off that. And let's get into y'all's favorite sister girl. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. It is time to cook. Now, I must always be petty. Okay? I gotta be petty in this shit because it just makes me feel better a lot of the times about this shit. I'm gonna be honest. It always makes me, it always get the urge to be petty. You know what I'm saying? And before I go into this, you know what I'm saying, just remember that they protest this woman to be a black woman. Okay? So-called black woman, so-called part-time black woman, whatever. Her father's Jamaican or whatever the case may be. Okay? Me personally, do I believe that her father's Jamaican? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I believe that nigga is an Arab or a Pacific Islander, Chinese slash Hindu, whatever. That's what I personally believe. Um, but anyway, let's get into this real quick.
Today, on August 15th, 2020, I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent. People
Okay. This was August 15th of 2020. All right.
for you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent. People of India and to Indian Americans all across the United States, I want to wish you a happy Indian Independence Day.
All right. All right. So that's her right there. That's the one black folks is out here raising up money that we could be out here motherfucking making real power moves happen for real. Okay? We could be out here making real power moves happen. But instead, motherfuckers are really put all that bread into the goddamn Kamala Harris. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like I was alluding to in that video, it almost makes you think like, so what the fuck are we sitting up there begging these folks for? We really got the money like that. We really, you know what I'm saying? We really can generate that kind of money that quick like that. Like, well, shit, then we might as well what the fuck is we waiting on? Know what I'm saying? What the fuck is we really waiting on? If we can generate money like that for Kamala Scumbag Harris, bro, what the fuck is we waiting on? Like, real talk. Real talk. If niggas can gather up that amount of money that fast like that, bro, what the fuck is we really waiting on? That's why when I was doing that video the other Sunday, I was like, yo, that is kind of crazy. Like, how did niggas really y'all generate all this money that quick? But let alone let a nigga trying to be doing something for a school or whatever the case may be. You know, motherfuckers can't really generate that money up that fast. They don't really even care. They don't trust the nigga. This, that, and the third. Oh, this nigga, I don't know about this nigga. I don't know about that nigga. I don't know about this nigga. But here it is. You don't know shit about Kamala Harris. She still ain't did shit for niggas. But niggas to jump out here and raise all this money up for this woman. Unreal. Unreal. But anyway, let's get into this dude. Kamala laughed at him in court when he was wrongfully sentenced to 50 years, 50 to life. Okay, so let's get into this.
I was framed for murder and wrongfully convicted by the office of Kamala Harris, sentenced 50 to life in prison. It took me 5.5 years to ultimately get back in the trial due to prosecutorial misconduct, and it took me another year to go to my second trial, to which I was vindicated by a jury of my peers. When I got convicted, Kamala Harris was in the courtroom. When I got sentenced 50 to life in prison, Kamala Harris was in the courtroom. When I look back and I seen her, she was smiling. And she did that stupid ass laugh that she do right now.
All right, that's what she was doing. And guess what? Guess what laugh she does? She does that every time she's around niggas. It's the same. She laughing at niggas. I told y'all from the very beginning about Kamala Harris. She not laughing with you. She laughing at you and at us. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. And I've been right about that shit for 4 years, bro. 4 years. When I said, yo, listen, I said this shit 4 years ago. When she doing all this kikiing and ha, that shit ain't to be cool. She is really trolling us. They are laughing at us. They laugh. It is funny to them. Comedic relief. And then guess what niggas do? They fall right to it. They ain't even shit to be laughing about. Yeah, nah. Yeah, no, Kamala, man, cool though. Yeah, man, I think I could have got the draws though. Real talk, man. I think I could have got them draws. You know, she was tackling a little hard. You know, I think she was feeling your boy for real. Real talk. Shut your dumb ass down, nigga. Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. Talking about some. You know what I'm saying? Just out here running cold game on niggas, laughing at niggas. Every chance she get, laughing. Marlon, I make a mean pot of collard greens. And we used to have so much collard greens, we used to have to wash them in the tub. Ma'am, I don't know where you doing that shit at. I don't know that my aunties, grandmas, cousins, none of that. Ain't never washed no greens in no goddamn tub. Never ever in the history of existence of what I remember from the family. That has never happened. That wasn't even something you brought up or what you call it. You know what? It just be a whole. You take off that whole little side, the whole for the greens, and if you had to do both, well fuck it, you had to fill both up. But you wasn't throwing that shit in no goddamn bathtub where niggas just wash it up and shit like that. Like, come on, man. And folks don't find that shit highly offensive, bro. That shit is offensive. This woman is playing blackface in real life. Real life. This shit is like the Twilight Zone. She is literally playing blackface in real life, and niggas don't care. Niggas don't care. That shit bothers me to my core. I ain't even gonna sit up and hold you. That's why I really like, I be trying to stop from breathing the fire and shit. Cause like I said, I learned to be a little bit more conservative now compared to what I was in 2020. I don't want things to come off as of, oh, he's inciting something, some kind of violence. No, we gotta take his channel down. So we gotta be a little bit more calmer. I'm still gonna get turned up here and there. It is what it is, but you know, but this shit is highly disrespectful. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. All right, so let's come over here real quick. As you see, that wrongfully convicted that man and laughed at him while he was on his way 50 to life. Okay, laughed at him right in his face. That little stupid ass laugh. Okay, now you'll have niggas like DL Hughley. DL Hughley, bro. This nigga is going. He might be the crash out of the year. He might be the crash out of the year, dog. Straight up and down, man. I thought it was Stephen A. when he came out here buck dancing for talking about OJ and shit out of the blue. That's why his ass got that $100 million contract. I meant to do a video on it, but it was a reason why he was buck dancing like that, and he got that money. So he had to buck dance he had to dance for that 125. That's what he had to do. That's what he had to do. It was no reason for that man to bring up the dead like that. He had to come through and dance. Dance, boy. Dance, boy. You want that? You want that high? Dance for me, boy. And that motherfucker said, "Yeah, OJ did it. Yeah, OJ did it, and I don't care what nobody's saying. He should have. Look. BT should not even be recognizing him. Nope, they shouldn't even be recognizing him. He's a murderer. He's a murderer, and I would have locked this black ass up. He'd have played Kamala Harris. Stephen A. Smith would have played Kamala Harris. Niggas is disgraceful. Straight up and down. Niggas is straight disgraceful out here for the bag. For the bag, niggas is out here doing this kind of shit. That's why I be saying, like, sometimes, bro, I don't really believe in. But listen, man, I just believe in like-minded people, bro. Sometimes some niggas, bro, you just ain't gonna be able to get through to some of these niggas. They gonna buck dance for the bag. Niggas you thought was straight up, stand up niggas and shit like that, bro. That money start getting tossed around. Niggas start getting real funny. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? Always surround yourself around solid people, man, for the most part. And yeah, man, because what this nigga is doing. I just showed y'all the other day of this nigga over here saying that black people were not going to vote for. This is 2019. This man said this. Black people are not going to vote for Kamala Harris, and they are wise not to. This year, this nigga is basically telling niggas to vote for Kamala Harris. That's what they doing. Okay, so now Kamala, this nigga gets out here and says Kamala did not lock up the thousands. I said she did. She did. I told that lie too. Then I did my research. I'm going to apologize by helping her get elected. Not black enough? Question mark. She's black enough for mediocre white men to call her a DEI hire. Bruh, I don't know what a DEI. I don't get into these right wing lame ass some of these far right motherfuckers, because a lot of this shit, you hear a lot of these. Like, I follow some of these motherfuckers because you gotta follow and hear what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Might not agree with a lot of this shit, but I gotta hear what the fuck they saying. That's just me. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, what do you mean she's black enough for a mediocre white man? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, she's not even black. That's where you're getting it. Number one, like I said, this whole situation of you getting tapped on your head like Fat Joe did when he was promoting them goddamn Trump sneakers. Now you over here getting tapped on your head about what you said back in 2019, and you trying to walk it back. You look like a clown because the facts have been up. The numbers has been up. They got the receipts on this woman. Like, why get out here and sell yourself out to the ancient American community? Why put that distrust in a bitch that ain't even black? DL, she ain't even black. DL, why, nigga? The bag. What do these folks got over your head, bro? What did they got over your head? Just come clean, bro. Whatever it is they got over your head, just come clean about it, bro. Because this shit ain't making no sense, bro. This is not making no sense what you out here talking about. Now you're lying. Now you gonna get out here and lie to niggas, DL? They got you out here straight lying to niggas right now, dog. Come on, bro. Come on, fam. Ancestors be ancestors be turning in their grave. Yo ass out here like this. You know what I'm saying? Knowing you lying to the folks. You better off, nigga, just playing. Nigga, look, I don't give a fuck. Who gonna do something for the ancient American community? And that's all I really care about. I'll wait to see once the policies start lining up and whose policy and what they doing for what and what they gonna do for the ancient American community. Then I can worry about it what everybody else getting. You know what I'm saying? But we need to be getting our shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't cover the B with the she's black and we gotta back her because she's black because these white men call her a DEI hire. Bro, have you watched Kamala Harris do a speech or have to explain anything as a vice president? It was terrible. Terrible. Let's say that one more time, DL Hugh. Terrible. Okay? So a DEI hire, whatever the case may be, we all know the stories about Kamala Harris. She's out here with Montel Jordan. It's like, a pass around low key. You know what I'm saying? Little, Indian chick bust down and shit. Niggas, get the little exotic light skinned chick. They out there in California and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little, little Indian, red bone, yellow bone. You know what I'm saying? That's how they living out there. They don't really be touching them black women like that out there in Cali. They going for the exotic shit. You know what I'm saying? Old boy cheating on his wife with the little exotic joint. You see what I'm saying? Willie Brown, right? That was the nigga name. You know what I'm saying? Out there cheating. He got a whole black wife at home. That nigga out there cheating with the little exotic joint on the side. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I said, this is just what it is when it comes down to her. She's really, got herself in position, did what she had to do, screw who she had to screw, got herself in position. But as far as somebody that really knows the job and really knows what the fuck they doing, I don't believe she knows what the fuck she's doing, honestly. I just don't. And it has nothing to her with being a so-called black woman, which is disrespectful to me in general, because it's like, damn, bro, like, she ain't even black. She don't even identify as black. Like, it's one thing to be like, yeah, I'm black and I'm Asian, you know what I'm saying? I represent more with the black community, but when she brings it up, it's always when it was always identified to her first when they're going to announce her to the masses, she was an Asian, then or she was the first Indian. Okay, bitch ain't start becoming black until it was time to run for president and shit. Then all of a sudden she black and all this other shit. Like, man, y'all got to stop that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to stop all that shit. That bitch is not black. She was right the first time. She was right the first. When somebody, Maya Angelou told us, nigga, when somebody tell you something, nigga, you better believe it, nigga. When they told us this woman was Indian and Asian, we believe that. Believe that. Believe that. They was right the first time. They don't make no mistakes. They don't make no mistakes. But anyway, let's get into this real quick.
Kamala Harris did not, in fact, lock up the thousands of people that I said she did.
Now, first of all, fair accuse. Salute to this platform. I do not own the rights to this platform, so salute to this platform. Whoever is doing this particular video or interview with DL Hughley.
I told that lie, and I have apologized to her. Not only have I apologized, I've said to her, not only am I going to keep apologizing, because I think it did that much damage, I am going to do what I can do to make sure you become the 47th. At this time, I said to her when I apologized, I'm going to make sure you get elected. I didn't say re-elected. I said elected. And now here it is, that opportunity. To me, that is divine. That is something that's supposed to have happened. If you are the...
D.L. Hughley, you was doing all this buck dancing in 2020. Bro, we seen you. What are you talking about? Whatever you said is what you said, bro. You're still buck. You've been buck dancing for this woman the whole time. Even after the fact that where you slandered her in 2019, you was on the bandwagon in the next year. Like, why are we playing, bro? You be grown as hell, bro. DL Hughley grown as hell, bro. Like, come on, fam. This is ridiculous, man. You grown as hell over here. Gotta explain yourself. You know what I'm saying? About something that you honestly was right about. The one time I probably could have agreed with DL. Like, yeah, shit, niggas. Well, I was not fucking with Kamala. Yeah, she gonna be after niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now this nigga, now in 2020, he ready to sell niggas out. Same bitch that was after niggas. He ready to next year to jump on the bandwagon for her and Joe Biden. That's what he did. This dude is crazy, bro.
The people right now who are misquoting her record, we are not the same. If you believe that her locking people up from weed is worse than a man who says he wants to give dope dealers the death penalty, we are.
All right, so, you know, at the end of the day, one thing I would say about that is that with the Trump joint, if niggas is out here, listen, man, I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean. Look, people gonna do what they gotta do to survive. Point blank, period. But as far as a nigga getting popped with some, like, depends, like shit like fentanyl, all that kind of crazy shit, bro. A nigga get popped like that, doing, you know, nigga get his ass taken up out of here, bro. I guess it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my choice of drug. You know what I'm saying? I smoke a little herb, and they got dispensaries now, which is highly disrespectful because it was like, you know, I remember those times, like, where a nigga be, and you be scared as fuck, the fucking police come through. You know what I'm saying? They come through the block and shit. You be kind of nervous as fuck. Heart beating, you ready to run and shit. Police ain't even thinking about your ass. You ready to already dip into somebody's backyard, look all hot and shit, make them niggas want to chase your ass. You know what I'm saying? Just so you get a head start, so you could toss the work. You know what I'm saying? So you could toss the work without them niggas seeing it for real. You know what I mean? But anyway, let me let DL Hughley keep going, man.
We're not the same. If you want me to remember her past but not Trump's past, we're not the same. If you want to remind me of...
Okay, so Trump's past is what? Because all I know Trump for is to be breaking bread with niggas since the 80s, bro. Trump been breaking bread with niggas since the 80s. Trump actually paid for Jennifer Hudson's didn't he pay for Jennifer Hudson's fucking funeral and all that shit? You know what I'm saying? He done paid for the women that was always niggas used to call coons all the time. Made that woman rest in peace. A silken diamond, right? He paid for their funerals, pulled up to the funeral. You know what I'm saying? These are supporters, hardcore supporters. You know what I'm saying? Pulled up to the joint. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. Whether that's political, whether Trump actually fucks with them. But I think Trump fucks with niggas more than Kamala Harris really do fuck with niggas. And she ain't breaking no bread with niggas. Am I going to do anything specific to black people? No. Trump come through, break bread. I showed you the other video in one of my other live streams how Trump was with Jesse Jackson and they was breaking bread. He, you know, he wanted a spot in the building and in the Wall Street, and Trump got him that. Nigga, that's racist is not giving you that. Nigga, that's racist is gonna give you the runaround straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. It's for niggas that know you've been in certain jobs. You know you qualify for the job. You know you can do the job, but they just ain't gonna give it to you. Yeah, they hiring, but they ain't hiring you. You know what I'm saying? And you more qualified for the job. All right? That's that kind of shit that be happening. You know what I mean? That's racism right there. You know what I'm saying? You at a job, you know you better than the person at the job, but they giving other niggas hours. They ain't working as hard as you, and they ain't putting in the work like you, but they giving other niggas the hours, though. You see what I'm saying? That's racism right there. We all really going through that shit for real. So it's just like, for this nigga, DL Hughley, to be up here, fucking with this bitch, dog, it's just like, I don't get this nigga, man.
Give her record, but don't want to talk about Project 2020.
So when niggas get out here and talk about Trump, it's just wild because, like I said, man, like, Kamala don't break bread with niggas. Trump has. He has a record. When Mike Tyson was going through his shit, people was upset with Mike when he was going supporting Trump. Why? But Trump supported that nigga when everybody was calling that nigga a rapist. Trump was in the fire with that nigga and saying that he actually got wrongfully committed. Wasn't nobody standing on business with Mike back in that day. Probably maybe Trump and Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't be getting it sometimes. It's like, damn, niggas really can't really do. I guess niggas, I don't know. I don't know what would be wrong with niggas sometimes, bro. I swear I don't. I think it just be a lack of just niggas actually seeing shit. Because if something just repeated to you all the time, like you're almost programmed to this shit, so you can't even fathom the thought of something else. That can happen. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me let this nigga keep going.
25. Have you ever noticed the same black people that want to tell you she sold all this weed and locked all these people up, tell you they don't believe that 2025 is Trump's plan for his second term? There is a reason for that. If you're telling me you're not going to vote for her because she has a white husband, then we're not the same. But
I want to know who is out here saying that. I think Dr. Umar Johnson. Dr. Umar Johnson do that with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody successful. Look, I like the brother. But the brother out here dealing with them snow bunnies. See, I can't always trust the brother because the brother out here with them snow bunnies. Dr. Umar Johnson, how about that school? Well, let me tell you something, brother. The government and the people, and it's coming next year. It's coming next year. Everything's going marvelous right now. And Dr. Umar start asking about why niggas out here smashing these goddamn snow bunnies and shit like that. You ask that nigga, what about that school, nigga? Since you always worried about what niggas doing with they D's and shit, fam. Where that school at, by the way? You know what I'm saying? Since you worried about niggas playing in the snow and all that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let niggas live out here. You know what I mean? Damn, niggas coming at Kobe wife and shit. Now, like a part of that, like I can kind of agree with what Umar is saying. I can kind of agree with what Umar is saying about that shit. I get it. I totally get what he's saying. I don't want to acknowledge the fact of what the niggas said. It's a lot of truth to it. It's a lot of truth to it. But it's not the reality, man. Sometimes it's just not the reality for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just made for certain people. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people are made to be with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just that's how I look at it, at least. You know what I mean? Because a nigga could be out here searching for that black queen, like that nigga talk about, the black queen, da 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 da. And every black chick he getting thought, man, she playing games, she cheating on a nigga, taking to a nigga all kind of hell. You know what I'm saying? All kind of wild shit. Or don't really want to fuck with the nigga for real. Using the nigga up, you know what I'm saying? Talking shit about a nigga when, a nigga ain't around to other niggas and shit. Got niggas looking at this nigga crazy when he come around and shit. Like, nigga, yo, bitch. Dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this what this bitch tell you know what I mean? Got you looking crazy out here in the deal, you know what I mean? Nigga get out here with something else that actually gonna cherish a nigga and shit now. See, this is what the problem with brother. Brothers out here like, damn, nigga, what you want a nigga to do? You know what I'm saying? Fuck, nigga. This bitch got to act right. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, nigga? Like, what you want a nigga to do and shit, dog? You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. But as far as Kamala Harris, though, I think he was taking a shot at Dr. Umar, though, on that one.
If you're going to say she has a white husband, you better have a black wife when you say it. Don't tell me that somebody's Latin or Asian. I think that shouldn't be the predicate anyway. But if you are accusing her marital choices, you better make sure yours are in line with the accusations you make. We are not the same if these are, well, she ain't black enough. I tell you what, she's a black woman. She went to Oakland. She's from Oakland.
She went to Oakland. Yeah, you're right about that. She went to Oakland. She was born in the South Pacific, and she went to Oakland. Yeah, you're right. You're right, DL. She went to Oakland. Yeah, you're right about that. Talking about she a black woman. That's a Arab Asian at the end of the day. A Asian. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We out here, we making up, we combining them together and shit. It's a Arab Asian and shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what are you talking about, bro? This chick is not black. You know what I mean? The father looked like, I don't care what nobody's saying. I need the niggas to stop saying that nigga Jamaican. That nigga ain't even Jamaican, dog. Straight up and down. I don't believe that nigga even Jamaican, dog. Straight up.
Went to an HBCU. She's an AKA. She had a boyfriend named Willie.
Alright, so because she had a boyfriend named Willie, went to a HBCU, and all the shit this nigga's talking about, this is why we need to go vote for her. This is why he's saying, I mean, we still ain't getting nothing out of DL Hughley with what she actually done. This nigga is on the ropes from the beginning. Oh, I made a lie. I told a lie. And if you got to worry about that, well, what about a man that you worried about locking a weed? What about getting death penalty for the drug dealers? You know what I'm saying? Well, we talking about drug dealers compared to niggas that was, wrongfully committed or out here selling a goddamn quarter or some shit, a couple nickel bags. You out here smoking niggas boots and shit for that. Yeah, we called them with $50 worth of weed bagged up. They got 5 dimes and shit. Yeah, over there in California smoking niggas boots and shit over that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we talking about? You know what I mean? Drug dealers, I'm thinking that nigga Trump talking about. He talking about like big time, you know, Sosa and them kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Running around the United States. But anyway, let's just keep going.
And she got a name. First name is hard for everybody to pronounce. It sounds different than it's spelled. That's black enough for me. But what I do know for sure is that she can win if we decide it is so. And if that is not your goal, we are not the same. Your we and my we are not the same.
Nigga, because your check and my check is not the same. The Democrats is paying you a hefty check out here. You right, DL. We are not the same. The checks that they are cutting this nigga DL Hughley must be great. Must be like that nigga here, Life Jennings and shit. When the Democrats get that nigga a phone call and shit. That nigga D.L. Hughley get that phone call, that check cleared from the Democrats, and that nigga must be like. You right, nigga. We not the same, nigga. I got work on tomorrow, actually. Well, technically tomorrow. So you right, DL. You know what I'm saying? We are not the same, fam. I'm just speaking from the, from nigga nation out here in the working environment. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a cog in the machine or a part of the machine at the end of the day. I'm speaking from a different level of the machine, though. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You look like a whole sellout out here, and the shit is sad, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she, everything else. I don't care about none of that. I ain't got time to Terry. What I'm trying to do is to make sure that I make good on something. I wronged this woman.
Hold on. Here, and make sure I make a good check. I mean, make my wrong on something. That's what that nigga was saying. That nigga was about to talk about that money that cleared. As soon as that check came, that nigga, they promised that nigga, they got that nigga a doggy biscuit and a large bag, a duffel bag of money at the end of the road if Kamala Harris get in there. That nigga see that shit. That nigga must be live. That's
I lied on her and hurt her reputation. If you're telling me where was she at for 4 years, you idiot. She's the vice president.
Nigga head glossing and shit. Why the nigga head glossing like this? This nigga putting in hard overtime for this shit. They making DL sweat for that money.
President of the United States of America. And the vice presidency is a ceremonial position. It's a ceremonial position. And your job as vice president is to do what the president says. You think that ain't true? Get a promotion at your job and start talking bad about your boss. See how that works out.
DL. This is what I'm saying. Bruh. Even at my job, we have positions and we have, it's a certain pecking order. Some jobs, they don't have a pecking order. You know what I'm saying? It could be some, some racist shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit up here and hold y'all niggas. You know what I mean? Sometimes it be a lot of racist shit going on at these low-level jobs. So when these niggas be screaming this racism shit when it's convenient, it's like, bruh, this shit is happening every day. Like, what are you talking about, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? Like, stop getting out here, nigga. And if you really trying to get something in law and get something in play, nigga, you closer to these niggas than we are. Nigga, get these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Get these niggas to stand on that business, bro. But they be around these niggas and revert back to us and be like, yo, look, I couldn't stand on that business, but look, we gotta support this one right here. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, clown ass nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Take your bitch ass over there then, nigga. Don't come over here with that weird ass shit, sweating and performing and shit. Like you about to, you know what I'm saying? Nigga out here trying to drop 60 for Kamala Harris. Like, nigga, get out of here, nigga. That shit out of here, nigga. I'm the Kimbe Mutombo around this motherfucker. Goddamn Bill Russell, rest in peace. Give me that shit, fam.
You advise anything, and you think you would tell the president what to do? It was was a ceremonial position. She did what she was supposed to. Being mad at a vice president would be like being mad at the backup quarterback because the quarterback threw an interception. And you know that to be.
DL Hughley. Bro, what are you talking about? That would be equivalent of a goddamn of a player that he may not be the role, he may not be the main guy. But if he go and follow a nigga at the end of the game at the three ball line, and he get out here and commit a dumbass goddamn foul at the end of the game, niggas is gonna blame him for that game ending that way. Period. That's how that goes. So everybody has responsibility. Joe Biden was getting cooked. I was cooking Joe Biden, cooking Kamala too. They were all, both of them niggas was getting equally criticized. So that's just how that shit was. Like, what are you talking about? Like, she had responsibilities that, now they're saying that she didn't have these responsibilities when she had these responsibilities. This happened in real time. So now they're trying to walk back shit and act like she didn't have no responsibilities. Like, nigga, are you serious? Are you serious, my nigga? You really gonna get up here and tell nigga nation that Kamala Harris had no responsibilities? None? Come on, bruh. Only time she came to nigga nation is to talk about some kind of goddamn female productive rights, goddamn dancing and shit, collard greens and records she loved, and laughing and taking hugs and pictures and shit, and letting niggas throw a low key house party in the White House or at her crib. Like, come on, man. They ain't did this shit for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. We really did it.
True. You are saying all these things because whatever you have on your mind, whatever your mindset is, it is not the same as mine. I don't begrudge you for how you feel, but I ain't got time to play with you. My goal is to make right something I did wrong. It is to make sure I keep my word. And I am going to do all I can to make sure that she becomes a black woman, Asian woman, AIP. I know that she's going to be, I tell you what, she's black enough to be called a DEI hire by inferior white men.
So this what this nigga resorted to. So now he's out here trying to, black man, white, Asian. I don't care. Now they trying to spin it up. Now this nigga trying to spin it up like, oh yeah, well yeah, we know what the talk in the streets. Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all niggas right now. These niggas hear us, dog. They hear us. They know niggas is really not rocking. They not jacking this. They not really jacking this shit. Niggas is really like on some like, yo, what are y'all niggas gonna do? Because y'all was already here. You're not about to remix this shit to me and tell me, nah, yeah, wait till she get back in. Nah, nigga, she could do something right now. They're still in office to do something right now. They ain't did shit for niggas for 4 years. You can't do nothing now? We gotta get you elected again? Fuck no. You crazy. And for these niggas to turn around and make it seem like, oh yeah, we gotta do it. Who cares if now they are, who cares if she Asian? Who cares if she's black? She's black enough for to be, for white men, mediocre white men to call her a DEI hire. Like, nigga, shut up, nigga.
She's black enough for them to challenge her intellect.
She's black enough for her to challenge her intellect. Nigga, that make niggas look dumb. For you even just saying shit like that. Who gives a fuck if a white man think a nigga retarded or dumb or not smart? I don't care personally. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Because you going to think what you going to think regardless, and I'm going to think what I'm going to think regardless. If we can meet in the middle of the road somewhere, we might be there. But on certain shit, we just going to be on different spectrums of the totem pole. It is what it is, right? It might be niggas that, whatever the case may be. But, bruh, you know what I mean? This nigga trying to make it a whole race thing. Like, bro, don't nobody care if she is dumb, nigga. What are you talking about? You like, bro, you hear her speeches, nigga? It's a bunch of nothing and laughing. That's it. Bunch of nothing and laughing. She come speak to the black folks. She really don't got nothing to say. She really don't be having nothing to say. You know why? She really can't identify with niggas. Real talk. And DL Hughley up here talking to nigga nation about voting for this goddamn treacherous, goddamn treasonous creature to the goddamn ancient American community. Alright, I think I played this. Alright, cool. Alright. Where am I at now? All right. So here's Joy Reid. So let's go to Joy Reid real quick.
She's a woman of color extraordinaire. She would be the first, like, person from HBCU, like, regular real world, to be president of the United States.
Okay, so now it's not even about with Joy Reid. It's not even her about being black now. Now it's about her being from the HBCUs. See, the HBCUs is the ones that's running around here probably really caping up that paper for her. But the HBCUs will be running around here talking about how they need money and funding for them schools. But they can cake up all this money for Kamala Harris. The HBCUs are running around here talking about racism and teaching niggas about all the treacherous shit niggas have been through and shit like that. But they won't fund that money to build around anything. They gonna live fat on the hog at the end of the day, and only put money towards dumb shit like this. She'll be HBCU, the first HBC member. We gotta get Kamala. See, it ain't even about her being black now because that's exposed. But she was from the HBCUs. She went to Oakland. She's one of us. Ain't the HBCUs like be having like a lot of immigrants and shit like that going there anyway? So, you know, it kind of would make sense. You know what I'm saying? It kind of would make sense.
In addition to being the first woman president, in addition to being the first black woman president,
All right, now she want to call her a black president. This is shameful, bro.
in addition to being the first AAPI president.
The AEIP president. So now she's Indian, Asian, Islander, Pacificer. That's what she is now. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Which one is she? Joy. Which one is she? Because the Asian, American, Islander, Pacific, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's two different things in itself. So, like, what are you talking about? Like, and then you're running around here calling this woman black. She is not black. This is an Arab woman and an Asian, a Abe Asian. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. And no disrespect to my Asians out there. No disrespect to the Arabs out there. You know what I'm saying? I go, spend money at the Arab stores. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So salute to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't hate the player. I just hate the game. You know what I'm saying? My message has always been to us is never hate the player, gotta hate the game, and we gotta find a way to change the game. That's it. And when you start hearing shit like niggas can come up with this amount of money to come up with money for Kamala Harris, like, bro, what? That nigga generated that kind of money that quick? Like, I remember when Dr. Umar used to talk about how niggas spend this much money on Christmas and da 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 da, and I was like, damn, that is kind of crazy though. What if that shit is true? But then, like, when I heard about this shit, that shit really kind of fucked me up. I was like, what? All these niggas, all these black women raised all this money that quick? You know what I'm saying? For Kamala Harris? This is crazy, bro.
She's bringing it all. And very importantly, she will be the first woman president after the fall of Roe v. Wade. A woman. It's a woman.
All right, so now they want to get the feminists on deck. I don't even think the women are fucking with Kamala Harris. It's that bad. But anyway, let's get into Amanda Seales. Okay, let's get into Amanda Seales because now the Democrat Party has totally starting to put foot to ass when it comes down to Amanda Seales. Like, she was trending and everything about her, ironically, was talking bad about her. But what she said was nothing wrong with what she said. There was absolutely nothing wrong with what this woman said, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all might be like, "Oh, nigga, you capping, nigga. You just probably will smash." You know, shit like that. You know how niggas will get.
I don't need politicians to
hold on.
Of Kamala Harris.
All right, so yeah, so they upset about it. All right, so let's come over here real quick.
Stating things. I don't need politicians to state things.
I need politicians to do things.
Alright, she sounds like how we be talking now on the goddamn internet and shit. Maybe she done stumbled across the a Tell Her Like It Is video or some shit like that. Like, you know what? That nigga did make a lot of sense, though. He did make a lot of sense. You know, I ain't even think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? She might have just finished watching the Tell Her Like It Is video. You know what I mean? Straight up and down.
When I met with Kamala Harris after she summoned me, I said to her straight up, you talk out two sides of your neck and we don't know what you're talking about.
And that's a fact. So for her to get that close to be able to be up on her and say that, I gotta tip my hat off to her for that. If she actually did that, because that's what you want to do. You need to get specific answers and demands and have these motherfuckers fall through with that shit. If not, I'm not about to get out there and support you, and so people can get out here. And then when I'm trying to tell the people some real shit, they can't believe me because I've been bullshitting, co-signing you. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't nothing but a goddamn scumbag at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, salute to her. But anyway, let this keep going.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Kamala Harris who's trying to shut me the fuck up. Because I told her straight up that I feel like she is disingenuous in her messaging.
She definitely is, especially when it comes down to the ancient American community. It's really nothing tangible at all. Anybody else she's talking to, any group of people she's talking to, it's about some money. Money and resources is being handed out and being guaranteed. With us, it's a dance, a laugh, once upon a time, or y'all know how it is. We out here in these streets. They not like us. It's a catchphrase, slogan, and shit like that. It's kind of slide, they shimmy and cha-cha they way through the goddamn tension and shit like that. And they good at it. They good at it, but a lot of niggas is fools for that shit. You know what I'm saying? They see these people and just, oh my God, this is Kamala Harris. And they forget the whole, because she being cool. That's her job, is to be cool with your ass. Her job is to be cool with your ass. She can't stand y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? You seen when she got with that other lady in the kitchen? Yeah, I don't like when people be calling me auntie. That's what she said. I didn't say that. That's what she said. That's what she said. She got around that little Indian woman was cooking and told that Indian woman, you know what I'm saying? I don't like when people be calling me auntie. You know what I'm saying? You know what niggas be doing. You know that's nigga culture and shit. Yeah, auntie over there. Auntie Harris, right? Telling you, man, you can't make this shit up. But anyway, let's not just keep going.
And she said to me, well, you're being too critical. And I said, I am a voter. I'm supposed to be critical.
Now think about that. Here it is, you coming up with tangibles and shit like that you actually want this person. If you want me to support you, you want me to get you in office, you want me to bang the drum for your ass. Well, okay, I gotta be critical because shit, I'm gonna be voting. I ain't gonna be just doing shit to be doing shit. See, y'all not paying me like y'all paying D.L. Hughley. That's probably what she really wanted to say. Because I could have sworn Amanda Seals was doing a lot of wild shit. I'm pretty sure I done did a couple videos about this chick before. She seems mad familiar. I'm pretty sure I have done some videos about this woman before. But yeah, she probably was like, I ain't getting the checks DL out here getting. I need to know. I need to know what turns you on. I need to know. Start singing that Joe the goddamn Kamala Harris and shit. You know what I mean? Shit is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Now she's like, I ain't getting the same bag, nigga. I need to know what's going on. You ain't gonna have me out here on a crash dummy mission. I ain't gonna make Tell It Like It Is TV's crash out of the year. You know what I'm saying?
That's my job. And I want to see actions. She said, well, how am I supposed to talk about racism in America without calling Americans racist? I said, well, first of all, there are many racist Americans. But there's also policy, legislation, institution, and systems that are racist that need to be addressed.
And that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. So whether America is racist or not, once you start putting shit on paper at the end of the day, that's just law. That's law. It's gotta be like that now. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit is gonna happen when you do this, and certain shit has to be taken very seriously when we dealing with stuff like race. Period. Whether it's working, the everyday working person that goes through racism and shit at their jobs. You know what I mean? So it's all the way across the board. The court system. You know, for a nigga that maybe ain't got money to get a lawyer and shit, he ain't got no scumbag lawyer, free lawyer trying to railroad his ass into jail. You know what I'm saying? He out here really trying to win a case. You know what I'm saying? And so the whole system would have to pretty much kind of be revamped a little bit, or certain shit be put in law to kind of change things. But I definitely think stuff like that, like people that are court appointed lawyers, they should be able to like really work their way and have like certain incentives for getting people out of their cases. Because some of these lawyers, real talk, man, they be out here just really railroading niggas right into jail, and they know damn well they could have probably got that person out. They're literally, like I said, with my case, it literally was like that. It was like, yo, the dude was literally like, nigga, just cop out. I'm like, nigga, cop out. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this nigga's wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like in my head, I'm like, yo, this nigga's wilding out. Like, what are you like, bro? You didn't hear what the fuck I said, nigga? I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga was really trying to like railroad me into jail. I'm like, bro, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? You know who this guy was? Yes, I know who this dude was. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that shit that happened, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And yes, he know who I am because we got into it before. But we didn't fight, you know what I'm saying? But we got into it before. So yes, he's gonna know who I am. Like, what are we talking about? I'm telling you right now, I wasn't there. Literally had to prove I wasn't there. I was in Job Corps while niggas was beating the hell out of dude. You know what I'm saying? And the lawyer was trying to railroad me into jail. So there's gotta be shit incentives for these lawyers that's picking up on these cases and shit like that, that's really out there trying to win, really out there trying to build their name up. And there could be a lot of politics within even the lawyer firms and shit, like that. So the system just kind of has to, it's certain shit got to be put in law to where a shakeup can happen, where shit can be really on an even playing field kind of shit. Because some shit really, especially for niggas, is not on an even playing field. The best way that niggas would be able to really have some kind of success, to be honest, is if niggas really started coming together. That's the only way. That's the only way. If niggas really started coming together for real and really started like, piecing their money together and coming up with businesses and working together and, you know what I'm saying, really started supporting each other for real, I think niggas can really get it. Niggas can really do for self. You know what I'm saying? But while everybody's in the individual crunch, you're red, you're blue, you're Trump, you're Biden, you're Trump, you're Harris. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna be divided. You're black, you're white. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, all of us is really in the same shit for real. But when I come up here and talk, I come up here and talk for the ancient American, straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people can agree with what I'm saying that may not even be an ancient American. You know what I mean? They like, look, yeah, I may not be, ancient American or nothing, but, the shit that you talking about, I could definitely agree with it. Like, as a white man, or as a, well, not a white man, but as a Caucasian man, or, what's crazy too, like about it too, like when I ain't gonna get into all that, but anyway, or like, as a Mexican, or Asian man, you know what I'm saying, that might listen to my video and be like, nah, as an Asian man, I can agree. Asian American, I can agree. Yeah, man, this shit is kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? The taxes and da 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 da. You know what I mean? So it's wild.
Need to be addressed. And if you're not going to do that in an actualized way and in a loud, bold way, people will never really know where you're coming from. Well, you can't tell me how I feel. So I'm not telling you how you feel. I'm telling you how you sound. I'm telling you how you sound.
Okay?
Has Amanda Seals seen the light? Look at the light. Look at the light shining in her eye and shit. It's almost like the truth. It's almost like the soul of her truth was coming out and shit. She seen the light. You know what I'm saying? She got exposed. Like, oh shit, the light. It feels so good. It feels so good to tell the truth. Oh man, it feels so good to tell it like it is. I swear to God, it do. Look at the light hitter and shit. Like she had an epiphany and shit. She seen that light.
The truth is that you should always, always question your source and what are their intentions. And what you all need to know is that I don't need to do any of this.
All right, so just know that Amanda Seals, you will not be seeing Amanda Seals on anything popular anytime soon. Okay, I just want to let y'all know that. Okay, Amanda Seals, she might catch her on her OnlyFans within a year and a half. All right, if she's not podcasting or something like that, or not getting back buck dancing for the Democrat Party. You know what I'm saying? You might catch her on OnlyFans in about a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? And I think we probably would, go ahead and let me see that thing one time and shit. I give her a 1 month subscription real quick. Give her a 1 month subscription real quick. Alright. You know what I'm saying? I come support the movement. You know what I'm saying? You held it down. You told some real truth. You know what I'm saying? You had to stand on that business. You know what I'm saying? That might come with a hefty price, though. You know what I'm saying? These people control a lot of shit, especially when it comes down to entertainment. Okay? Especially when it comes down to entertainment, Hollywood, the big stars, the people that they put and you constantly hear all the time. These are the kind of people that are going to back and support niggas like Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. So it kind of is what it is. And when these people that were once one way, they start, bucking another way and shit. If if they don't get latch, if they don't, somebody on the conservatives don't latch on to their ass, then they pretty much in a bad spot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because most niggas is gonna be kind of brainwashed to the Kamala Harris shit. And you don't want to be all way dealing with no coon ass nigga. Like I don't know how niggas could just deal with a straight up coon ass nigga. Like that's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? A straight coon ass nigga, like I can't even do it, bro. Straight up and down, I cannot be around a straight coon ass nigga, dog. Can't do it. Nigga get up here, be around white folks talking about niggas and shit. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, let me tell you something about black people, man. No, because you know what it is with black people, like, nigga, you looking at your drink, like, nigga, am I fucked up? Is this nigga really going here right now? Like, hold up, nigga, this nigga wilding right now, bro. Like, let me tell you something about black people. What? Yeah, let me get up out of here and shit, dog. Yeah, I'm about to slide, man. This nigga wilding and shit, dog. Hold up, this nigga said what? He said, well, niggas ain't no racism. Hold up, bro. Let me. Yeah, I'm out of here, dog. Straight up and down. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? That's the kind of niggas that, irk me. Anyway, let's come into this real quick. As you see, they have the propaganda that they always do, what they call it, Mockingbird and all that shit. Now check this shit out.
Some of what he and his running mate are saying, well, it's just plain weird.
I mean, Kamala Harris looks weird. You know what I'm saying? She looks like anonymous man with a wig on and a skin mask. You know what I'm saying? She looked like anonymous man with a skin mask on and a wig with a pink blazer on. You know what I'm saying?
These guys are just weird. That's who they are. As weird and creepy as J.D. Vance. A super weird idea from J.D. Vance.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's quite weird. Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
That stuff is weird. They come across weird, and then they start being weird. Yeah, they're weird.
Being a really weird.
He's such a weirdo.
Donald Trump and his weirdo running mate are weird. Deeply and profoundly weird.
They are weird.
These Republicans.
I've been calling these niggas weird for so long. CNN is just catching on. They like, look, we got to start using weird when we start describing. Cause I'm always calling them niggas weird. I've been cooking them niggas forever now, man. You know what I'm saying? I think they fans of the boy for real. They like, man, I like dude, man. Nah, don't Marley, don't shoot him. Don't shoot him, Marley. Don't shoot him. I like this kid, right? They probably fans on the low key. That's why they be blocking me. They be blocking your boy. They fans on the low. He a fan, 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 he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 guy. Hey, run for your life. Run for your life. Look at us.
It's just being weird. It's just weird. It's really weird.
Republican weirdness goes even deeper.
He said a lot of things that are weird, a weird style that he brings, weird politics.
Alright, so it's just funny how they just saying all this weird shit about VD, JD Lance, Vance, or whatever the fuck dude name is. I don't know too much about the dude. He seems like a casual kind of dude. I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of reminds me of, a kind of guy that I be seeing and shit like that. I don't know the nigga politics. Nigga might be a stone cold racist. I'm not sure. I'll look more into the man when we actually start, ramping this shit up from when it comes down to these debates and shit like that. But it's just funny that they call these people weird, but people that just get up here and can't speak, or people that get up here and just laugh and just fucking tell a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo that these niggas ain't weird. Okay? These niggas, the people are just making too much of Joe Biden, this, that, and the third, even though a lot of shit he was doing, because I was up here cooking his ass, talking about how weird he out here looking. You know what I'm saying? And now they've been over here when it come to JD Vance. This nigga really I ain't really heard nothing about dude or really seen nothing about dude too much. But all the talk is about him being weird. Just a slander campaign. Like, a nigga should be able to sue for that. Like, hold up, man. Y'all niggas out here calling me weird off what premises? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all out here calling me a weirdo like I'm out here touching kids and sniffing kids like Joe Biden. Like I'm out here smoking crack like goddamn Hunter Biden and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all wildin'. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't get to talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Come over here. When you out here with Willie Brown, when you out here, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? When you out here head bobbling, chicken heading for goddamn Montel Williams and shit. Like, come on, man. Don't play with me, man. Talking about I'm weird. I've been if I was JD Vance, I would have cooked motherfuckers straight up and down. That's why I can't be no politician, because I'm gonna be cooking straight up and down. I'm gonna be cooking with straight fire. Don't come at me with no bullshit if you're not ready to get hit with a goddamn avalanche. You know what I'm saying? Because I come through swing. I swing the whole goddamn gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I come through with the Thanos gauntlet real quick. A nigga might get snapped off the planet. You know what I mean? I might zap a nigga soul and shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? On some funny shit. And I don't know, I ain't trying to kill nobody, YouTube. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, but anyway, so let's come over here real quick.
I intend to fight for a state that has the largest number of immigrants, documented and undocumented, of any state in this country, and do everything we can. I intend to fight for a state that has the largest number of immigrants, documented and undocumented, of any state in this country, and do everything we can.
Now that's funny that she would say that, right? It's funny and it's fucked up that she would say that, because, like I say, she'll get up here and literally tell you what she's going to do for other communities. This is not my words. I'm not making this shit up. Okay? This is from the horse's mouth. What you see and what somebody tells you and what somebody actually does is two totally different things. When I see Kamala Harris talk about what she's going to do for other people, she's very specific, and guess what? They get it done. They actually get it done for the shit that they want to get done. But when it talks about some shit for niggas to get it done, it's every excuse in the book. And then it's, we gotta vote for this person because she's a woman, she's from an HBCU, she's black, or she's not Trump. We can't let Trump get in. It has nothing to do with what she's gonna do for niggas. It's always just some kind of, fear tactic of why not to, at least hear what the other side got going on. Like, if you're not gonna vote for the nigga, at least hear what he got going on. Do some research what he actually saying. Let's see if what he's saying actually right. Let's see if it's true. Okay, let's see what his plan was for niggas. Did he actually follow through? Yeah, he did follow through. Okay, well, what's the shit that Biden talking about? Did he follow through? Oh no, the nigga didn't follow through. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta continuously keep looking at shit like that. But when it comes down to this woman, bro, this shit is just crazy, man. How people just be, ah man, I don't know, man.
To bring them justice and dignity and fairness under the law and pass comprehensive immigration reform. Bring them out from under the shadows. I
All right.
intend to fight.
So that's what she wants to do. Okay. So all right, let's get off that. So this was recently the other day, okay? Elizabeth Warren. Now we already have a border crisis. We have and had state of emergencies for the illegal immigrants. This is a fact, okay? Elizabeth Warren confirms that mass amnesty is a top priority for Kamala Harris. She will work with Congress to get that done. Bruh, this is what I'm saying. And this is why I'm so disappointed in these nigga goddamn celebrities and people that have the influence. Because, bro, what you're doing is criminal to the ancient American community. Because you already have a president that's doing more for the people coming to the country than the people that are already in the country. So you're already fucking up, and then you're gonna give these niggas a mass amnesty and shit like that. Like what? That's crazy. So guess who that's gonna move out the box? A lot of different communities you're gonna start seeing. It's gonna start being shifted around. It's gonna start being shifted around. And low key, you know how like the uptowns and the downtowns and stuff like that probably used to be a lot of, when it comes down to being a lot of niggas, and then at one point in time it probably was a lot of the Spanish. You're gonna start to see these shits be a lot of it's almost like they're gonna push the niggas on the outskirts and the Latinos on the outskirts, and they're gonna be the in the end spots. It's like gonna be like a reverse effect. Like that's how I feel. They're gonna be giving niggas. They're gonna be giving these illegals houses, shit like that. They're gonna push all the prices up. Of course, they're gonna up these people pay, because secretly we know that other motherfuckers is getting paid more money, and if they're not getting paid more money, they're getting paid more hours. It's just a whole fucking, it's a whole system at the end of the day, real talk. But yeah. So the game is rigged. Period. You know what I'm saying? The game is like low key rigged, man, for an ancient American. But that's why it's important for us to know. So let's go over here and let's play this real quick.
The border to have more resources in the states and cities that are supporting migrants.
Okay, now think about that. They want this woman. Oh my God, bro. Now Elizabeth Warren is a Massachusetts candidate, or not candidate, but politician. So it really bothers me about this shit because we had that out here. And so now this woman, they have got it to the point where we had literally had a state of emergency for too many illegal immigrants with nowhere to put them at, right? Now you're saying that you want to give them amnesty and you're all for opening up the border and all this whole other shit. Bro, you're destroying the cities doing shit like that. What are you talking about? Like, this is wild. This is crazy.
That are supporting migrants, and I believe we need to create a pathway to.
So you want the state and the federal to keep paying money for people that y'all brought to the country? Y'all letting them in come through and hooking them up, giving them all kind of shit, bro. This is insane. So for any ancient American to be voting for Kamala Harris because she's black is is dumb. It is dumb. I cannot explain that shit enough. It is dumb. It's dumb, man. Straight up and down. Chicago is complaining. The ancient Americans in Chicago is rising up and complaining about the situation going on there. Elizabeth Warren is telling you that if Kamala Harris get in office, the people she want y'all, black Chicago or ancient American Chicago, want y'all to vote for this woman. They want y'all to turn up for this woman. The same people y'all complaining about, she's gonna keep them there in y'all cities. But y'all gonna vote for her because she's so-called black. Because she's so-called black is why niggas will vote for Kamala Harris. But you got the crisis out there in Chicago with the migrant issue. She's telling you that Kamala Harris and the crew is going to ask for more state and federal funding. You can never get that. You could have never got no shit like that. Ever. Ever. Even as a fucking working, tax-paying American fucking citizen, bro. You cannot get that. The benefits that these niggas is getting, you would never get no shit like that unless you got reparations. That's the only way. That's the only way. You will never get treated like that unless you got reparations. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. These people were fighting for these people for that shit. They fighting. They in there against the Republicans going to battle for giving niggas money that ain't from the country more than you. That's from the country more than myself. That's from the country. What? And y'all running around here shaming niggas for wanting to vote for Trump? I've made this analogy a million times. And in a certain degree, it really had, and I've done it a lot on YouTube, so I almost feel like I almost like prophesized my own like saying low key. You know what I'm saying? I used to say all the time, bro, if it's a nigga with a KKK mask and there's a nigga that you telling me is black, if the nigga that's black that I'm seeing what's going on and getting this ain't shit he been doing and nothing, he out here buck dancing for everybody else to come down to us, it's a bunch of syllables and laughing and let's have a good time, let's fish fry, let's turn up, but it ain't no tangibles to nothing but come vote for me. And you got a nigga that's wearing a stone cold KKK mask. He like, look, we don't fuck with niggas like that, but we Americans at the end of the day. I'm gonna get, the black community, we gonna have this amount of resources for y'all, you know what I'm saying, to go around the country. We gonna break this bread together and we gonna make this money, and we gotta do what we gotta do to make the country great, right? Because this is what y'all claim Trump is, right? He a racist man at the end of the day, but he'll do business with niggas. That's one thing niggas can't take out of the equation. If you want to say Trump is a racist man, just one thing that you know about that nigga Trump, he'll break bread with niggas though. He will do that. That's a fact. So if you telling me I got a nigga that I can break bread with, but he might be or a so-called racist, or somebody that's so-called black that's gonna do shit for any and everybody else but me, but I'm supposed to support her because she's supposed to be black, I'm going with the nigga that's actually gonna do something for me. Period. And as a man, as a family man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you can go for some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. It ain't that deep, dog. It ain't that deep. They can't have y'all that colorblind like that. I don't even think colorblind would be the word, but they can't have y'all so caught up in goddamn race all the time that y'all niggas will blindly support somebody that don't fuck with you. That's crazy.
Citizenship, all of that is part.
Let's rewind this.
To do for comprehensive the border, to have more resources in the states and cities that are supporting migrants, and I believe we need to create a pathway to citizenship. All of that is part of what we need to do for comprehensive immigration reform. Kamala Harris will work with Congress and get that done. The border.
All right. So let's come over here. Okay. National border. Once again, they came out and outed Kamala Harris. The border control do not fuck with Kamala Harris. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. They've been putting this woman on blast on how she's never came down. This, that, and the third. They have never backed Joe Biden. Period. None of that. They've been the ones actually putting out all the dirt about the border. Okay. But anyway, the VP, National Border Patrol Council Union VP John, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. But anyway, he says that VP Kamala Harris has never met with anyone in his organization despite her role of overseeing the border. So when they lied and said that she didn't never was never the border Caesar or whatever the case may be, it was a complete lie. It was a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. And that shit is stressful to know that, like, yo, what? Are you serious? That's a lie. So, but the media get out here and they'll act like they didn't say that shit earlier in last year when she was getting all this heat about the border. She was trying to act like, they was trying to act like, oh, she wasn't in control. She wasn't in control. Now all of a sudden she in control. I don't know. I think it was the other way around. My bad. But anyway, the border control never really fucked with her. But anyway, let's come over here real quick. Speaking of struggling black families in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Well, Pennsylvania is a swing state. So anyway, this joint says we all know we all know who they are talking about when they say federal government. Identity politics doesn't help you, your family, or your people, and that's a fact. All right, so let's come up here. Let me move this.
Working class mom, blame for it. I blame the federal government at this point. If a working class mom who works as a paralegal cannot buy a $2 bell pepper because it's now $5, imagine a mother living on food stamps. Imagine a mother who's making minimum wage trying to feed children. They're killing us without killing us. If you understand that. They're killing us without telling us they're killing us. They're hurt.
All right. And mind you, Philadelphia is what? Philadelphia is what? Philadelphia is what? Philadelphia is a Democratic state. Pennsylvania is a Democrat state. Okay? This is the shit that they do. They always fuck up the bag. They always fuck over and mismanage ancient Americans all the time. They do this shit all the time. This is a regular for the Democrats. It's a regular for them. If you in a Democratic state, bro, you know what the fuck I'm talking about as an ancient American, bro. They do this shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Constantly undermining and fucking over niggas. This is what it is in a goddamn Democratic state. You gotta just find your way and make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? But this is the kind of shit that goes on, though. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure the migrant crisis, and not only the migrant crisis, but the people that they're flying over here, right? That's coming through, taking up some of these nursing jobs. That should have been some of these ancient American folks, right? Taking up some of these doctor jobs, dentist jobs, lawyer jobs, all kind of these different jobs, okay? That ancient Americans could be put in. But at the end of the day, they're bringing these people in and flying them in and giving them, high class construction jobs, all kind of shit. This is what they doing. This is happening in real time. And y'all niggas is talking about voting for somebody who's pretty much for that. It's the coldest shit ever. It's like, yo, any nigga that's out here speaking up for Kamala Harris, dog, you a straight sellout. It can't be that deep. Your money must be really long for the shit that they must be cutting you. It must be life-changing money for you to get out here and sell your people out like that, dog. In real time like that. In real time, you selling your people out once again. And it's crazy to see it the first time. Like, you see it the first time, you like, alright, maybe niggas got fooled. Niggas got to, play with that fire, get burned kind of shit. Then you get burnt, and it's like, but nah, I mean, they do make a point though, man. Yeah, man. We gotta back Kamala Harris though. We do gotta make a point though. Like, nigga, what? Nigga, she was the nigga VP. It's gonna be the same shit, if not worse. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like, it is crazy. It is crazy, man. But anyway, let me let this keep going.
Hurting people in ways that they can't help themselves. It's either feed my child or how about feed my children and I don't, but I have to go work.
Who feels as if black voters are taken for granted, i.e., they make you promises and they don't deliver? What do you care
So all the black voters is feeling like
about
that.
most right now?
What are they going to do for my people that live in the communities where I am from? Now, gun violence is second in my mind, but it's what can they do for us? How can they help? How can they go into a home and help that family to save their children? We need the funding. We want the help. But in my opinion, it starts at home.
It starts at home. Jalil, what about you? What is most important to you right now?
Economics, education, reentry, reform.
Reentry to the criminal justice system.
Exactly. We need to save ourselves.
That's right.
If we're looking for somebody to save us, it's not going to happen.
If you look at Philadelphia,
And a part of that statement, I kind of do agree with when it comes down to him, because I do feel like to a certain degree, I keep telling y'all niggas, give me 300 gorillas. It's all I need. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? 300 gorillas is all I need. Because at the end of the day, all you need is niggas that's going to stay solid on stand on that business. And like I said, you seen how within a short period of time of all these black women that generated millions of dollars like that, and what they say in record time. They said niggas did that in record time. Raised that money for Kamala Harris. So you telling me niggas can't get out here and, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can't get out here and stand on that business when it comes down to, maybe wanting to create our own police force, create our own little joints to police our communities, and our own little stores, own little grocery stores, own little clothing stores, our own little banks, our own little everything. You know what I'm saying? And build from that. And each community build, amongst each other. Like I said, I feel like niggas really can do that for real. And I think it will come to a point in time where niggas have to stop looking at the government and be like, you know what, man? These niggas ain't gonna do shit for us, dog. So let's just stop spending money with everybody for real, and let's just only spend money with niggas at the end of the day, straight up and down. Because, they ain't spending bread with us. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down, they not. They ain't spending no bread with us. You know what I mean? Unless they absolutely have to. So let's go make our joints pop to where the point they absolutely have to come see us. Oh yeah, we heard that hotel was a great time. We heard that hotel was nice. We heard that goddamn bar spot was nice. We heard that this goddamn diner spot was nice, and da 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 da. We make these spots popping. You know what I'm saying? So a part of that, I do agree with that man's statement, but at the same time though, we can't sit up here and just let motherfuckers get in the office neither though without really putting a vote in. You know what I'm saying? At least you could be like, look, my vote was concrete, nigga. I voted for this nigga. I ain't vote for, Kamala. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. Even if it's not Trump, I voted for the independent nigga and shit. I thought I liked his shit better. I know he probably didn't have a chance in hell, but fuck it, I voted for him because, shit, that's what I would have picked him for real. So, that's who I voted for. But, it's just kind of crazy, man. But anyway, let me let this keep going.
Philadelphia, and you took the most impoverished areas in Philadelphia, and then you took the crime rate where the most crime is happening in Philadelphia, and you laid it right there. It would almost match up perfectly. Mm-hmm. So if you're seeing that much of a correlation between poverty and crime, you have to address that on some level. If we invest in our schools, invest in our youth, we will see some changes there.
The way I would articulate
it is quality of life issues, how we live our everyday lives, right? So if that's jobs, if that's housing, if that's gun violence, if that's education, like everything that makes our lives good.
So let's come over here real quick. So let's get into this real quick. So this one says RIP MSNBC. They will never recover from this. So let's get into this. Black men share views as Harris ramps up campaign. So let's get into this.
How many of you know a black man who has expressed to you that they're committed to voting for Donald Trump?
The nigga, they like, I know a bunch of niggas that's down with that shit.
For the brothers who have told you that or said that to you, has the emergence of Kamala Harris changed that for those brothers?
The brothers was telling it like it is, man. Yo, this is the year to tell it like it is, man. Straight up and down, man. We ain't standing on business this year, man. I'm proud of some of the ancient American brothers hopping on some of these platforms for real, standing on true business. You know what I'm saying? This is the tell it like it is era right now, man. Straight up and down, man. We not playing. The ancient American is not playing. We standing on business. You're not gonna be playing with us no more, man. That's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? What Cam was saying in that freestyle, Big Lee, something like that. Oh boy, video shoot. He came to light a fuse. Don't know if you heard it now, homie, but no more shining shoes. You know what I'm saying? No more shining shoes for the Democrat Party, man. That's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even changed, nigga. Them niggas looked this man straight in the face. They all like, hell no. Them niggas just standing on business is supporting Trump, dog. You know what I'm saying? I think they fucked up on this one.
How many of you know a black man who has expressed to you that they're committed to voting for Donald Trump? For the brothers who have told you that or said that to you, has the emergence of Kamala Harris changed that for those brothers?
Yeah, I don't know. Who fucking channel this is. Anyway, let me get off that shit. Right. Alright, so I thought this one was funny real quick. Let's come into this real quick. Let's get a quick little live. This one nigga over here, dog. I swear. Let's get over here.
Now she's running for president. Kamala Harris? She's running for president now. Joe Biden dropped out? Do you like her?
I don't know her.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you. Nobody likes you.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris?
Yeah.
Now look at this nigga right here. I gotta shout out to this brother though, but I gotta do it to this nigga right here. Now this is the shit I be talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, it's about time a black woman get into office.
See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Nigga don't even know what he talking about. He just happy to be on camera. Man, it's about time a black woman get in office. Then they show her dancing and shit.
What is your favorite accomplishment for Kamala Harris?
That looked like the Hindu dance. I don't know what that was Kamala thought she was doing. She was in there throwing up the Nazi sign. See, Kamala was up there throwing up the Nazi sign and shit. Hold on.
Nobody likes you.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris?
Yeah.
Hey, it's about time a black woman get into office.
What is your favorite
That's the Hindu shake right there. We call that the Hindu shake.
accomplishment?
She up in there throwing the Nazi sign. Look, she in there throwing the Nazi sign. Hold up. Y'all done let Kamala come into a black party and throw up the Nazi sign in front of y'all niggas, and y'all niggas ain't say nothing to this broad. See what I'm saying? Y'all niggas disgusting out here. Y'all disgust me. Look at this. Look at the hand.
Kamala Harris.
My favorite accomplishment. Hey, it's about time a black woman get into office.
What is
Look, it's the Hindu shake. Look, the Hindu shake. Y'all peep the Hindu shake real quick. Hold up. Let's get the Hindu shake
Hey,
popping.
it's about time a black woman get into office.
What is your favorite accomplishment for Kamala?
Y'all let her come up in there. She ain't waving at nobody. She throwing up that Nazi sign. She let it be known to her husband up there. Yeah, I ain't fucking with these niggas for real. Yeah, they about to get up out of here.
My favorite accomplishment from her, I ain't really seen that she done.
Yo, this is shit I be talking about though. Like when I be having like some niggas be like this though, and it be crazy though. But anyway, I'm gonna let this play because this was hilarious.
My favorite accomplishment from her, I ain't really seen that she. So, I mean, I hope she accomplishes some big things. Should she get in office?
Should she get in office? He hoped. She already in office, bro, and they already have everything they need to actually do something big for the ancient American community. But because you don't know too much, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's dangerous, when niggas just get up there speaking about shit they really don't know. Because this dude really got up here and made them look stupid, low key. You know what I'm saying? He made him look like a stupid black person. Now, this might be one of these kind of far right, right wingers. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like probably a right winger kind of guy. So he might be one of these far right wingers that believe black people IQ is not high and we stupid and da 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 da. No, just some niggas don't be paying attention. You know what I'm saying? This is a clear evidence of a dude not paying attention. Okay, he'll get up there, he'll say anything in front of some cameras or something that sounds familiar at the end of the day. This nigga had no clue of what her biggest accomplishment was. You know what I'm saying?
I really ain't really heard nothing about what she's done. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Kamala Harris, sir? What do you think? Yeah?
Alright, nigga said Trump.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd take Trump back.
Nigga said Trump.
Trump 2024?
That nigga said, yeah, nigga, Trump, nigga. Like, Trump, niggas.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Welcome to Chinatown in Washington, D.C. You can't get closer to the White House than right here. Harris, Camilla, Kamala.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
We don't know. But we're going to find out today. Benny on the block, Washington, D.C.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
I think she's beautiful.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
That was Willie Brown.
Right, he was with that Indian Arab woman. That is not an ancient American woman. That's that exotic piece that I be talking about. Niggas that be having a whole wife or a little baby mom or something, they come through and creep out with the goddamn exotic joint. Know what I'm saying?
Hello, Kamala Harris.
Yeah, any chick with a nose ring like that is automatic trouble in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like. I mean, I would smash a chick like this with the nose ring, but I don't know, man. I couldn't take it serious unless she was really dead ass about getting that ring. Like, that ring gotta go. If I'm gonna be fucking with you, that I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I would ask her, like, what does that bull ring mean to you and shit, like. And if it means something deep to her, like, all right, cool. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? I would try to get the draws for real, but I can't do it though. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, it's something about chicks like this. They just a little bit too open and they be a little bit too wild for a nigga to really want to just cuff something like that. You fuck around, regret that shit a year in. You know what I'm saying?
Reading this article, and it was like about like her past in California and stuff as an attorney general.
Stop right there.
Now remember early in this video, D.L. Hughley was saying none of this shit was true.
That kind of touched my heart. Damn, it touched my heart a lot.
Personally, I don't agree with a lot of things she does. I don't agree with a lot of things Biden does. So for me, it's a no.
No Kamala. Yeah.
No. Not for me.
Yeah.
As a Democrat, no.
No. No. No. No. No. No. No. Hell no. 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 I refuse. No.
Can you explain why you support Kamala Harris?
For right now, if we don't want to be absolutely, we gotta vote Kamala. At least.
Now this nigga says, if here it is, and this is what I mean. Like the game is so cold with some people. They have some. This nigga saying if we don't vote, the game is so fucked up that if we don't vote for Kamala Harris, let me let the brother finish.
At least put like a little bit of money towards her presidential campaign. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know anything about Kamala Harris until now.
We have people that are stupid.
I love Kamala. I think that she will do great things. I feel like she's a strong, young, and we need that right now in the world.
Yeah, you excited?
Yeah, I mean,
Get my Hindu shake on.
What do you think about Kamala Harris?
huh?
What do you think about Kamala Harris?
Who's that?
Kamala Harris? She's running for president now. Is Joe Biden dropped out?
Uh-huh.
Do you like her?
I don't know her.
Yeah. Now we're going to run as a Democrat for president.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess she should. You do what you gotta do.
She's been in office for 4 years as Joe Biden's vice president. What is your favorite accomplishment in the last 4 years?
Probably the amount of emphasis that they put on the black community. I feel like we need a lot of that right now. And
She said the amount. This is what I'm saying. You can't trust bitches with these nose rings, bro. They be lost in the sauce, bro. Straight up and down. How? What did Kamala Harris do for the ancient American community? Are you hold on, let me rewind it just to make sure I'm not tripping.
We don't run 4 years. For 4 years as Joe Biden's vice president. What is your favorite accomplishment in the last 4 years?
probably the amount of emphasis that they put on the black community. I feel like we need a lot of that right now. And we don't really get that shine a lot. Well,
The emphasis on the black community. Wow. So she rather get some shine than get some tangibles. That's pretty much what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just want to hug. The motherfucker just want to hug and shit. Motherfucker don't wanna go to the top with it. Motherfucker just want to hug at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Unreal. Motherfucker just want him to pat him on the head and shit. Yeah, good job. And let me tell you something about the black community. I used to march in the civil rights as an old racist Joe Biden. I was marching in the civil rights. Yes, me. And I hated niggas. And I was against that. And yes, I did create the crime bill. Yeah, I did sit behind Obama 8 years and watch niggas get killed by the police. Yeah, I did say if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Yeah, I did, ride the wave of all them black folks getting killed in 2020. And then I did tell Black Lives Matter that I would, look out for them when I got in office. And I did tell Ice Cube I would look out for him when I got in office. But when I got in office, I didn't need you niggas no more. And, that's just what it was. I got old, decrepit. And then, I'll give it over to Kamala Harris. Y'all know she ain't black. Y'all know she ain't black. Just like I know as slow as y'all think I am, I know she ain't black, and y'all know she ain't black. But at least I got something over you niggas. I know she ain't black. That's how Joe Biden leaving the White House. One thing I got over you niggas is that I know she ain't black. Oh ass nigga. Yeah, all you niggas talking shit about me. All you niggas ain't fucking with Joe. Y'all niggas ain't fucking with Joe and the Democrats no more. Oh, y'all niggas ain't got love for Joe and the Democrats no more. Oh, okay, let you in a little secret then. At least I know Kamala ain't black, nigga. Yeah, weak ass. Y'all out here supporting this bitch. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Joe Biden, I hope Joe Biden come out here and spill the beans. I ain't want to sit up and hold you.
I think culture is a reflection of our moment and our time, right?
Well, I don't know yet, but I gotta see how she works. Do it first.
Culture is a reflection in our moment in time. Bro, did y'all hear how she finessed that? Because she's playing the whole I'm black one time and then I'm Indian another time, bro. Like, I don't get why niggas is supporting this woman, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I will die on that hill, bro. I will die on that hill. I'm telling you. I don't get why niggas is supporting it. But a lot of niggas, I know I can't feel this way alone. I know I can't. I know there's a lot of niggas that feel like me. Period. And a lot of niggas really don't even know who they know. They more know who Trump is than they know for her. They fuck around vote for Trump just cause they don't know this, bro.
You're okay now, she got my vote. She's doing okay. She got my vote.
What's your favorite accomplishment?
Actually, I go.
She's doing okay. She got my vote. These are the sleep niggas and shit. These are the drunk niggas that don't know nothing and shit. I just want a pat on the head from the ladies and shit.
I think culture it is a reflection of our moment and our time, right?
I don't know yet, but I gotta see how she work do first. If she do okay, now you know she got my vote. She doing okay. She got my vote.
All right, but brother, you can't be waiting on for somebody to get in and then get your vote. She's already shown niggas. This with the lack of research and information that gets out to niggas is where shit is a problem. That's a problem, bruh. Because you will be willing to let her get 4 years and then decide your vote. You gonna vote for her and then let her get 4 years and then determine if you gonna vote for her again after that? Bro, it's too late after that. It is way too late in the game.
What's your favorite accomplishment?
Actually, I go to Spelman College, which is an HBCU in Atlanta. She actually came to our college and was able to talk to young girls like me just about what it is to be in the White House and also looking like us, being a black woman. So, yeah.
So that's her biggest accomplishment, okay? As far as what she has done for the people in the country, she hasn't done shit for ancient Americans but pull up to a HBCU, dance with you a little bit, sing a little dance, make a little love, and get down tonight. That's all she did. She ain't cut no checks, put in no laws, no nothing, no legislation, no this, that, and the third, no promises of doing this, that, and the third. Anybody else, they got promises and shit that they're going to do for these particular people. And guess what? Some of these people are not even legal to fucking vote. They're not even legal to vote. And they still fighting for them harder than they are fighting for the ancient American, bro. But you got niggas out here, bro. That's why I keep telling y'all, sometimes, bro, it's just the niggas that's amongst us, bro, that's really the problem. Like, listen, I understand we're going to have differences, this, that, and the third, but it's one thing from a nigga having indifferences and one thing from a nigga just being blind and dumb. Straight up and down. Or being dumb and ignorant. I can't even say that because, you know, God, the Most High gonna bless a fool. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to do so too. And two, you know, you really start to become like, all right, look, you know, that foolish shit, fam. Nah, I can't not fuck all that. You got to be able to, nigga. You know you shouldn't have been. You know what I mean? Like certain shit, you know you shouldn't be doing no more. You know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, you go ahead, you jumping up on that couch, jumping up on that bed, you fall off that bed, hit your head one good time, you know good and goddamn well you ain't gonna want to feel that pain no more. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna want to get yelled at because your mom or your dad or your grandma, grandfather, uncle, auntie, cousin done told your ass, yo, stop jumping on that bed like that, man, before your ass get hurt. And then bang, your ass get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same kind of shit. But anyway, let me let this keep going.
I don't even know about it. I don't even know what she did for real. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit clueless till like a week ago.
This population, 18 through 24. They are stupid.
Okay, this is words that came out her mouth. 18 through 24 are stupid. Okay?
What's your favorite accomplishment, Kamala Harris?
Be by the president's side, aiding and assisting them, like she's supposed to.
Wrong.
She's aiding and assisting him. You know, this is crazy, bro. Anyway, man, let me get ready to get up off of here, man, because I'm about to get ready to go to bed real quick. But as you see in New York, okay, numerous people, including possibly children, shot in a mass shooting at a park where hundreds of people gathered. Continuing, numerous law enforcement and emergency crews are on the scene. Bro, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I can almost guarantee you this is probably an illegal alien who did the shooting. Straight up and down. And it could be some kind of like bullying tactics or something. It's something strange going down with that, in my personal opinion, with that. But anyway, let me come over here real quick because I wanted to see maybe if there was anything else that, you know, caught my eye about this shit. No, it seems like shit getting crazy out there in Venezuela. It says that they opening firing on the citizens. So shit is getting deep in the field. So wait a minute. So they saying that Israelis breaking the doors, demanding the right to rape the Palestinian prisoners inside. Wow. What kind of sick shit is this, bruh? Like, are we serious? Hold on, hold on.
Going on. Right now, they're trying to push the foreign player and the European player. They're trying to create a Messi or a Ronaldo of the NBA. Secondly, on a political scale, the black American player at times can be too much of an issue. So when you see a Kyrie Irving or a Jaylen Brown, how outspoken they are. They don't constantly want to deal with, all right, we got to constantly tell these guys not to say this, not to do that. What they want to do is take the genetics of the black American player when they deal with these white women, and they say, all right, now we have these biracial hybrids where they have the genetics of these athletes, but now they're going through our boule system where now they're not connected to the black American experience, but we have them as entertainers and we can use them as pawns to influence the people that's watching. Now I do want to say that Kobe's
That's something to do a video on right there. I'm definitely going to do a video on that. Alright, so the military is with the people, it seems like. Hold on. Let me show you. This is what I'm talking about. These chicks with these little bull rings, bro, I'm telling you, you can't be trusting these bitches, dog. Straight up and down. Let me come to this real quick. Hold up. This whole broad gets caught outside the crib. Hold on, yeah. Matter of fact, let me retweet this. Yeah, we gonna do a vid on that. But this is the shit I'll be talking about these kind of chicks. Because I just was talking about that in that video. Alright, but yeah, I think that's it, man. That might be it for me. So one could say that's a DWE, or one could say that, you know what I'm saying? The angels is here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. They ain't playing games out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? They out here making appearances out here. They already been around. They probably started to make appearances now. They like, oh, these niggas think we playing with these niggas. Hold up, man. You show these niggas I'm standing on business. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come through and make my little appearance real quick. Or it could be like Project Blue Beam. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? With so many conspiracies in the world, but that's something we definitely gonna talk about. So that just happened pretty much what, yesterday? Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Damn, I went that far down? God damn. Alright, so let's come over here real quick. Hold up.
So ever since I've showed my support to Donald Trump, the internet has called me a clown. I'm not educated. I'm not black. They wish Donald Trump would rape my daughters. They want me to go jump off a bridge. I mean, the amount of hateful things.
Now think about this. Think about this, because you decided you was gonna vote for Donald Trump. People would literally get out here and call you all kind of names, this, that, and the third, right? Call you uneducated, this, that, and the third. But when you actually look at what's going on in the country, one can say, yes, this is not working out. And this administration is not going to be no different from the person that's the vice president of this administration. Maybe somebody else might have a better idea after the next presidency. But as of right now, this is not going to do it. So you kind of just toss your hands up at the end of the day, and it is what it is. What's going to be is what it's going to be.
That people are leaving under my comments. It's so disgusting. You guys are so for love and peace and unity, but actually, you guys are the most hateful people. You guys are a bunch of snowflakes. You can't handle somebody just stating their opinion. You can support Kamala Harris on your page. That's fine. That's okay. I don't expect anybody or everybody to think like me. So it's wild to me.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's how that shit be. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell y'all be thinking these little liberal people and shit like that. You know, they fuck with you and this, that, and the third. Yeah, piss one of them off. See what happened. Piss one of them off. See what happened. Disagree with them on something. See what happens. See how they treat you after you have a disagreement with them. You know what I'm saying? You'll learn all about a liberal once you have a real disagreement with them. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it just kind of is what it is. Um, and that's just the kind of heat that this woman, particular woman, was facing when it come down to that. She decided, you know, she gonna fuck. She like Trump and whatever, and express her feelings for Trump on her page, and people came up at her talking to her daughters, talking about her when her daughters get raped and this, that, and the third. Same thing you seen happening right now with Amanda Seals. Amanda Seals came out being critical of goddamn Kamala Harris. Now, oh yeah, she's always crashing out. Oh, she always did it. But when she was buck dancing for the Democrat Party and shit like that, hard pumping it, fist pumping it up for feminism and shit like that, y'all hoes loved her. But now when she out here criticizing Kamala Harris and she's standing on business and she's actually on the right side of history with this time around, she's actually on the right side of history. Done had an epiphany that goddamn light done hit that little red bone at the end of the day, and now she glowing. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all want to get up here and start hating on this woman and shit because she done seen the light. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna finish this shout off for Amanda Seals. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the lovely, the beautiful Amanda Seals standing on that business. You know what I'm saying? She ain't getting the same money D.L. Hughley out here getting, cause his ass must be getting, he must be getting some serious bread for the level of lying and buck dancing this nigga out here doing. Like, this is incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga D.L. Hughley might go down as the biggest buck dancer of them all. He might go down as the legendary, iconic, Hall of Famer buck dancer in human history, fam. Straight up and down. He's going to be legendary when it comes down to buck dancing. That man is going to be legendary. You know what I'm saying? Anybody ever played that game, League of Legends and shit? Legendary, legendary. That's how D.L. Hughley's going down. That nigga is going down legendary status, straight up and down. It's unreal, man, unreal. But it's been real, man. It's been real kicking it with y'all tonight. I've been up here for 2 hours. Damn, I didn't think I was gonna be up that long. I might pull up tomorrow though, cause there's a few things I want to talk about. I'm gonna do a bunch of videos tomorrow. I got tomorrow off. It's supposed to rain. I was gonna go work out and shit, but it's supposed to rain, so I'll probably just get up. Once I get up, start banging these videos out, start getting this content out, and I might go live a little later on in the afternoon once I get settled down and shit like that. If I don't go, if I end up, you know, if it's nice outside, then you know your boy's gonna go work out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. On my day off, come home and probably relax. I'll probably do some videos before I go do my thing. So the videos will be up sometime in the night, evening, somewhere around there. The rest of the week, I'm probably going to be parlaying. Saturday, this Saturday, yes, I'm definitely going to be, what's this Saturday? This Saturday, it's the 3rd. Do I have something going on the 3rd? No, that was the next week. Alright, so yeah. Saturday is possible though. Saturday I might come up here. Oh, the Saturday is the Terrence Crawford fight. So yeah, I'll definitely be around for the Terrence Crawford fight for sure. Damn, I forgot that was this week, and I was watching all the fucking little bit lead up and shit to the shit. Yeah, so that is this week with Pitbull, Cruz, and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching that. So yeah, if I don't do no videos tomorrow, I'll definitely be up here Saturday. And plus I got the day off Saturday, so you know, as soon as I get up in the morning, you already know we're gonna get the big stepping. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bust these videos out. I'm gonna try to get a prediction video out for Friday for the Terrence Crawford fight and the undercard and all of that. It's a pretty decent undercard, so I'm gonna talk about that as well. I got a boxing video I did. I actually did a boxing video, but I fell asleep like as I was doing the boxing video and shit. I was kind of like lit, and I was fucking, you know, just eating and laying down and shit. Did the boxing video and passed out during the video. I was like, man, yeah, man, I gotta do this over. I was talking about Belonga and goddamn Canelo and shit. Passed out and shit. The video was fire though. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. I still low key wanna upload it and just chop the ending off and shit. It just seemed like I got cut off or something. But yeah, nah, I definitely wanna definitely got to talk about that particular fight, man. Low key, I kind of don't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna give my thoughts on it, man, because it's shameful. We gotta talk about the boxing game. So I might do that video tomorrow actually, and some other things I wanted to talk about. We're gonna talk about Amber Rose tomorrow. Look out for the Amber Rose video, because now she claiming her black identity, and we definitely got to talk about that. Now that she with the Republican Party, she with Trump, and now she's black. But when she was with the Democrats, you notice that, right? When she was with the Democrats and rolling with the Team Left and all that, she didn't want to identify herself as black. But now she's with the Republican Party, and all of a sudden, they're attacking her because she's a black conservative. Like, Candace on. We're gonna get into that shit. We're gonna get into that tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna talk about that because we gotta cook on that. We're gonna talk about Tory Lanez. We got Tory Lanez video coming. Tory Lanez, the bodyguard finally came out. His affidavit or whatever was released, I guess, on Twitter. I'm not sure. But this was the evidence that pretty much could have got Tory Lanez free, and that it got turned down. You know what I'm saying? And this is why Tory Lanez is in jail. Why everybody believing that, Tory Lanez shot this woman. The initial reports wasn't that the man shot the woman. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, at the end of the day, it's gonna be a lot of vindications this year for a real nigga. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. Vindications for a real nigga from 2024 and on. It's nothing but vindications out here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. I'm gonna take a shot on that one. Nothing but vindications for the real. You know what I'm saying? From 2024 and on. As long as you keeping it real, you keeping it solid. You know what I'm saying? You telling it like it is. You ain't trying to be no clout chaser. You ain't trying to be no goddamn no weird ass acting nigga trying to be the class clown and all this dumb ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You standing on principle. You standing on business. You know what I'm saying? You standing on what's right. You know what I mean? We getting vindicated all 2024, 20 and beyond, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't need a lot of niggas, dog. Just give me 300 gorillas, dog, and we solid. You know what I'm saying? We'll make it through anything. Period. You know what I'm saying? And we can get shit done. We can get shit moving and shaking as well. So, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to this situation with Kamala Harris, y'all have to be very careful, man. Have to be very, very, very careful, man. When it comes down to the situation, dog. Because they're going to have these people at y'all. And a lot of these people worship these people that, they see on TV or they listen to their radio shows every day. And they really worship these people, dog. You get at your ass out there, they be really ready to disown your ass over you not wanting to support Kamala Harris. If you feel the tension is thick like that, just do not get into debates like that. Just kind of it's kind of hard sometimes, but you gotta learn to do this shit, man. You gotta learn to just everything ain't about you being right all the time. You know what I'm saying? Let a motherfucker do what they gotta do. It is what it is. But when the shit fall back, it'd be like, hey, I told you about this though, right? I told you about that, right? And didn't it happen? All right then. You know what I'm saying? So I was right, bro. I was trying to tell you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to tell you, bro. I do that shit all the time on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I be saying shit before it happened, and then it happened, and I come through and I tell you, I told y'all this was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But you don't even like Adidas. Why you wearing Yeezus sneakers? You know what I'm saying? She don't even believe in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. She don't believe in Jesus. She don't believe in Jesus, man. Straight up and down. But anyway. Don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. First of all, I want to say, salute to everybody that came to the chat. Hope y'all hit the like button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. That helps to share the video and let the algorithm go. I really don't be giving a fuck about the algorithm. Like, sometimes I should have popped, sometimes it won't. I don't really care. Just as long as the people that heard it and listened to the video and actually got something from the video and was able to spread that knowledge to the next man or the next woman or the next child, that's all that matters to me. So whether it's 13 people, whether it's 2 people, if 2 people can spread the message to 2 other people, wherever the fuck they at in this goddamn so-called earth, that's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's about the truth getting spread. And that's just really what it means for me. But we don't look to cause no harm or harassment or excite no violence to any group or people at the end of the day. We come in peace at the end of the day. And, we got love for the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking to cause any harm, harassment, and incite no violence. Did I say that against Miss Harris or anybody supporting Miss Harris or the Democratic Party? We are not looking to cause no harm. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking to cause no kind of harassment. We are not looking to incite any kind of violence to the Democratic Party or the supporters of Kamala Harris. Okay? So I figured I'd just end that off with that. Anyway, we'll be back up here tomorrow with some videos and hopefully a live stream tomorrow, depending on if somebody say something crazy. You know what I'm saying? I might come out of my sleep and breathe some fire on a nigga real quick. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you. Somebody might get straight flamethrowed out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, anyway, Tell Like It Is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.